Gum Gum Arm Destroyer! What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at the SH Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy Future Island Egghead version. If you're looking to pick this up, you can get it at www.dstar01.com. Reliable source for awesome action figures. But before you do that, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're to know when I post new videos. Let's get something out of the way right away. I was looking at this figure from SSR64 to see if this figure had the same problem as I did, and yes, it does. A lot of people actually have this problem, but it's not the case all the time, because I have two Egghead Luffys here, and this one is absolutely perfect. This one broke right out of the box. So let's talk about this. So when you remove the arm, this part is really fragile. Let's zoom in here. So this part right here hooks into here, and this is his shoulder joint, and this is just really loose, and if it pops off, it can't hold the weight of the arm, and it just snaps. So wow, I was really shocked that this figure is having this issue and other people are having this issue. So if anyone bought this from my store, please feel free to reach out to my customer service. I have it on my website, dstartoys.com, and we will try to get a return or refund to you, and or exchange it even. But yeah, this is a problem. I've notified Bandai about this as well, and they said they're looking into the issue as well. So they will accept returns from me, but if you guys try to reach out to Bandai, they might not get to you as quickly as I can. So again, if you guys are having trouble with your Luffy, feel free to contact me, and I can see if we can work something out to fix it or return it or whatever. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this figure. We're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. So that Luffy that I broke was one that's fresh out of the box, and this is another one that's fresh out of the box, and this one seems to be fine. I have no issues with the arm whatsoever. So let's talk about paint and detail. This looks really, really solid, I have to say. I am not at this point in the show of Future Island Egghead, so I don't know much about this, okay? I'm just letting you know, I'm just prefacing that right now. But I can't comment on how it looks, and it looks really, really good. I love the suit. I love how it looks, and not to mention the bendability of the skirt. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh crap, the skirt's going to be too rigid, and we can't get solid kicks in. And to my surprise, yes, we can. Fantastic. Love this. Beautiful side kicks and everything like that. It is very poseable, especially for something of this price point. This Luffy is only $34.99, and that is a really good deal for something like this, of this detail and this caliber from SH Figuarts, and it looks really good. Here's the 163 in the back. The red looks really good. A really nice semi-matte finish right there, and we do have a glossy finish right here on the boots, which looks good as well. So the face also fantastic. Looks like Luffy. Looks really cool. And yeah, everything is really good with this figure. No issues. Well, at least this one. No issues so far. Let's talk about articulation and scale. Let's see how tall this guy is standing. We are looking at 5.5 inches tall. Let's get some other action figures in here. Here is a Mafex Cyclops and exclusive Gohan. So it looks like he scales really well. Sorry about the box. He scales really well with other action figures. No issues there. Scales really nice. Let's talk about the articulation. So this does have some sort of ball joint right here on the foot, so it's really nice. I thought they would go with a solid boot, but no, we do have articulation here, which seems to be a ball joint, so he can move like so, which is really nice. We do have rotation here at the shin. We have a single, is that a single? Yeah, that's a single bend at the knee. Of course, we have these version 3 leg joints right here for solid side kicks, front kicks, and whatnot. Really nice ab crunch. We do have, not butterfly joints, but we do have a double jointed shoulder right there Don't forget we have a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. No, that's single jointed elbow. Ball and peg here at the wrist. 2 at the neck, looking to be well over 20 points of articulation. Let's get a superhero landing pose going. And that's pretty good right there. And let's do a Shoryuken test right there. Really nice. Let's go to the top cam and let's talk about accessories. So when it comes to a figure that's $34.99, you don't get much. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. You just get these 2 extra hands, an extra face, and the hat. Unfortunately, you get no stretchy parts or anything like that, and that's just unfortunate. Let's look at the hands at the end of the video. Let's pretty much put on the hat and the extra face here. So let's go back to the front cam. Let's do a face swap. Should be as simple as removing the front hair and the face. And let's put the face on here. So we got the happy, the default face was an open mouth. And now we get a grinning face. And I think I like this one a little bit better. Let's get this on. One thing you have to know when switching faces, you have to remove the ear cuff first. Or, sorry, you have to put the ear cuff in first. I thought you can do it after. And then you can put the front hair on. So then let's put on the... Oh, actually, I can't even put on the... That's right. He does not have that. So we would put this like this. And like that. So there we have it. That is Egghead Luffy, the alternative face. And you get extra hands. And that's it when it comes to accessories. So let's stand this guy up. And let's talk about the conclusion. Let's come up with the conclusion of the SH Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy Future Island Egghead version. Is this figure worth $34.99? I'd say so. But let me preface this. I know a lot of people have this issue. So if you buy it from me, I promise you, I'll help you out. We'll get this return going if yours suffers this same issue. Okay, so let me get that out of the way right now, right here. But so far, this is it's not a good a number here. But out of the 3 that I have opened so far, my friends and 2 of mine's, and then this one, 2 of them had the same arm problem. So yeah, that's not, your odds aren't good. Oh man, I hate to say that, but when it does work, it looks fantastic, and I do love this figure, especially for the price point, and he looks really cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always going to know when I post new videos. And last but not least, go to www.Dstar01 if you're looking to pick this up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.